Hey, Bam here with a simple trick I want to share. So when I started playing on my second league, it was Harvest, and Harvest actually had was totally different from here, but pretty much we had to plant the seeds and everything and collect the craft and use them. But the changes resistance to another was there. Okay, it was different, but still it was the same craft. And I did something that was a mistake for my build, but actually changed everything for me. And for some reason, I don't think many people know this, but if you're running temples or if you're running Alva's reverse memories, whatever it's called, reverse incursion memories, they sometimes drop some gloves which has a suffix modifier of PoE. I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah. So that mod, if you look at it, it has a resistance, but it also has a added fire against burning damage, burning enemies, or against shock enemies, a crit, or also. But that modifier can actually change it. Okay, so if we look here, if we change it fire to cold, look at it. Right now it says added fire damage against burning enemy, right? We can change it, and now it says increase damage with hits against shield enemies. And we got pretty lucky here. We got the 50%, so the maximum roll. And what's cool about this is that you can also re-roll the mod to make sure you get the best mod out of it. In order to do this, though, if you want to change fire to cold, you want to make sure you do not have another cold resistance on it. So, for example, on this one, so if you look, it says 30 cold resist. I need to change the cold resistance because if I try to change it right now, there says there's no valid mods for this craft on this item. Okay, so I have to change the cold resistance to something else first. Since I cannot change it to fire, right? Because it has a fire mod too. I will change it to lightning. Okay, I change it to lightning, and then we change the fire to cold. Okay, and what's cool about this is that most of the time, I would say always, the cold mod is worth way more than the others. So it's a good way you can make some currency, just finding some good bases which has one of the three mods and turning them in, well, one out of the two, the lightning or the fire mod, and turning it into the cold mod. In Harvest League, I made over 200 divines just selling gloves that I found that which had good other resistance or like spells. I don't think there was spell suppression then, but like attack speed or something like that. Some other good suffixes, and then I would change the pure art mod to cold and craft some other stuff. So I just wanted to give you that tip. It's a good way to make some more currency. Take your time and check the price. So some mods that are good with that suffix are attack speed, and also a high tier, of course, the higher the better. Some attributes, so like here we have a dex, but it's pretty low. Some resistance and spell suppression. But I would say attack speed and what do you call it? Spell suppression are the best. Anyway, hopefully this is helpful. And as I said, we can reroll the increased damage with this against shield enemies. Like right now it's 36. So we can do back to cold back to fire, right? Right? And then fire back to cold. And you will see it will reroll. Now it's 41 instead of 36. Okay? 36. So hopefully this was helpful. One last tip you can do is that you can craft some other prefix on it. So let's say it's an energy, you could be crafting a percentage increase energy shield. Or what you can do is just craft physical damage converted to cold. Okay. And then if it has fire, you use the fire if you want to. But yeah. And then yeah, I will do it on here. And then if you like price check it, this is something I just got from doing a reverse incursion. Right now, see, there's none market. Like at least 2 divines. And the gloves before changing the resistance were like maybe 40k. As I said, it can be a good way to make some currency. For some reason, I don't think many people know about this, but there are some people who really profit from knowing this. So hopefully this was helpful and you can make some currency. Take care, guys.